Welcome, guys. It's another episode of the Neutral Corner. It's Danny Glover, and we're here with my special guest today, man like Clifton Mitchell. How's it going, man?
Big up Clarendon.
Come on. First of all, I have to let you guys know that he's not only a Clarendonian, he's also from the exact same ends as my family, Kellits.
Kellits.
Yeah, so that's like...
Down at the blue shop.
Exactly, so...
So I speak English, sorry. That's my mother's tongue.
Senior.
Senior would say.
Oh, Mr. English, shall we say?
Yes, Mr. English.
Yeah, so it's like if I'm from Peckham, his family's from Peckham as well. That's how close it is. So yes, former British and European title challenger. So what we'll do is go back to the beginning. So what was your early life like as a child, and what made you first want to start boxing?
Okay. Nobody actually brought me to a gym to box, for starters. I was about 9 or 10, and I was on the park, and there was a load of my mates, everybody there on the park. And somebody had a pair of boxing gloves. So it was one glove each. Everybody made a circle. Whoever wanted to have a go could have a go, and that was my calling. So that was the first time I actually put. It was the first time I put boxing gloves on. First time I put boxing gloves on and decided to jump in the circle. I don't know why I decided that. Somebody said, "You have a go," and I was like, "Okay, then." That type of thing.
So do you remember who was the owner of the gloves?
I think so. Yeah, I remember the owner of the gloves, and I remember the kid that I punched up. Yeah, yeah. But I think it was Desi Newman, and it was Colin Cover. And this my mate is a year older than me, so a school year is a lot of years as you're growing up. Yeah, as a developing. So basically, got the glove on, was in the circle, and he started punching me up. To be fair, because I didn't even know I was allowed to punch him back. I didn't even know why I went in there. So he gets him back there. So I went, bosh. And I was punching him in the face, yeah. But I was looking at his mouth, yeah, and all his teeth were bleeding all his gums were bleeding onto his teeth. So I went, I took the gloves. Everybody said, stop. I took the glove. I ran home and sat on the settee like I am now, like, thinking, the police is coming for me. The police is going to get me. The police is coming for me. There's nothing to my mum or nothing there. The next day, I go onto the park and I go, yeah, you can fight him. Yeah, he's a good boxer, him. I've never boxed before in my life. So there's another big guy there. Says, I'll fight you. I said, no. That time I'm getting afraid now. You know what I mean? Because I only did it out of, I don't know why I did it. But
just to do play around, yeah.
Yeah. So the other guy come begging me. It's all right. And did the same thing to him. Then, but as you know, in Jamaican families, they're kind of, you're big, go to the gym, learn for box, that type of thing. So I started going to an amateur club, but I didn't really get a lot out of the amateur club I went to. The first one I went to. Stopped. Then started again when I was about 14. And that's when it really started. Because I had somebody that was interested in this, you know what I mean? Not just somebody that was there just to take your subs and punch the bags and
go in the mirror.
Yeah,
shadow box.
Yeah. Not even fix your stance or anything like that.
Yeah. So what was the amateur gym that you went to?
That was the Merlin Amateur Boxing Club. It's quite famous boxing club, and that's shut down now. But yeah, it was amateur, and then I moved to the Arboretum Boxing Club, which was for me a lot better.
Yeah,
a lot better.
So what was your experience like at the new one?
My experience was more. I had an amateur coach, 2 amateur coaches that really seen something in. There was about 5 of us that used to go to the gym at the time. There was me, my cousins, 4 other cousins, yeah, and they took time in us. Understand?
Yeah.
So he was getting something back. He wouldn't just go in there and they was taking any money, just doing what you want and leaving. They were talking to us. They was doing things. So it was like a new dad in the gym type thing,
Yeah.
But overall, they obviously could see something that we had some talent. That's the reason why. I'm not saying they would have spent any more time with us, but I think that was the reason why I spent so much time, because they could see the potential.
Yeah. So then is that where you got carded at that club?
Yes.
Yeah. So then how many amateur fights did you have in?
I think I had about 50 amateur fights, 48, 50.
Oh, that's good.
Probably lost 10,
Yeah.
something like that. But in my era, there was only one set of ABAs. Yeah. So if you had one fight, or you had 100 fights, if you got drawn in the championship together, you had to fight or pull out, move on to the next stage.
That was like my era as well.
Yeah, yeah.
One ABA. Well, there was a junior ABAs and a senior ABA. So
Yeah,
that was the age thing. But apart from that, there wasn't all this.
No, under 20, under 10, under
Oh no. Yeah, there wasn't novices under, but that wasn't ABAs.
No.
Yeah.
So I think it's better to do it like that because it's not darts where you might get done 6-0 when no one's getting hurt. Understand? But you wouldn't get Lennox Lewis box somebody like Anthony Yard or not even a Yard, even a Wardley or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or Babbage.
Yeah, Babbage or something like that, just because you got drawn against each other. So I think it's a good idea. I do think it's good what they did.
Yeah, yeah. So you're from Derby. So you grew up born and raised there?
Yeah, born and raised there.
How did your family end up coming to that city?
Well, when my granddad went into Jamaica, he came over here and then tried to find work and bits and bobs. And then my grandma and my mum came over.
Okay.
That's how they came into this country.
From the Windrush era.
Yeah.
Windrush generation, yeah. Okay. So then how did you find your way to Sheffield when you decided to turn pro?
Well, this is funny. I've told this story a few times, but I'll tell it again.
Okay, I've never heard it.
All right. So I was boxing and there was me, my cousin, and my cousin was boxing Johnny Nelson. I didn't know who Johnny Nelson was. Yeah. This is going back. He could have been no more than 17, 18, something like that. So we're all in this hotel. Yeah, we're upstairs in the room. They're getting changed. We're getting changed up. I'm not fine, but my cousin's fine. So they're both chatting shit. You can imagine Johnny's on it. Yeah, putting his 2 pence worth in. Yeah, gotta get this. They both got in the ring and both looked at each other for 3 rounds. Yeah. You know what I mean? Right, come on, then. Nobody even threw a punch. So we got back in the change room.
Orderly, hey.
Yeah. So we got back in the change rooms, yeah. And then Johnny's running his mouth off, and I'm thinking, that time I was like a rude pig, and I'm thinking, I'm gonna just bust this chair in his head. And that's what I'm thinking, yeah. It didn't happen though. So anyway, carrying on boxing. Anyway, decided, yeah, well, it's time for me to turn professional. I've had enough. I'm going. So my amateur coach said to me, no, before I did it, he said to me, I've got some sparring for you. We're going to go to Sheffield. Yeah? So I got to Sheffield. I said, kid called Johnny Nelson. Yeah. So I'm standing there waiting for him. Anyway, he walks in. I remember he's carrying his bag. He's wearing his big, long trench coat. Brendan said to him, Johnny, I've got some sparring for you. So he walks up, and I'm as close to me as you, and he's looked at me, he's gone out, and he went, can he fight him? Just walked off. Oh, mate, done me, didn't he? Done me straight away.
So at this point, did you recognise each other?
No, I didn't know who he was. I haven't got a clue who he was.
Oh, you didn't remember him from
the
I didn't even know fight with your cousin?
No. No, didn't even know who he was. I didn't even know he fought I didn't even know he even fought my cousin at that time.
Oh.
After.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm thinking, so I got in the ring, yeah, and I thought, right, I'm giving it him today, yeah? I swear, I could have hit him with 2 hands full of rice. Never mind. Man, wait. You can imagine now he boxes already, you know? Yeah. Slippy. Boom. I thought, after the spar, I thought, if I can learn a bit of this, to add to my aggression,
yeah,
this is going to make me a complete fighter. That's why I went up to Sheffield.
Okay.
That's the real reason.
For the spar, yeah.
Yeah, after that spar, that's the reason why I went up there.
Okay, so that's interesting. Big up, Johnny.
Yeah. Big up, Johnny Kwango.
Come on. So where did the name Paddy Riley come from?
Well, every time somebody goes up to Brendan's gym, he likes to give him a name, doesn't he? Yeah, you had Slugger O'Toole, you had Johnny the Entertainer, you got Prince Nasir married, you had Errol Bomber Graham.
Who was Slugger O'Toole?
Fidel Castro Smith.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, from Nottingham.
Yeah.
Won the British style. Got robbed by Henry Wharton up in Leeds. But so it says, I've got a name for you. I'm changing the name. I went, changing my name? What are you changing my name for? He said, trust me. Changing the name. I just went with it. Understand?
Yeah.
To be fair, Paddy Riley undefeated, he was, mate. So my name was Paddy Riley from Bally James F for about 7 fights. Then I said, I'm changing, get rid of this. I mean, I had enough of it. So that's the reason how because he names a lot of his fighters.
Yeah.
You even got Kid Galahad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his name's Barry.
Adiwad.
Yeah.
Awad, something like that,
yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's interesting. That because I thought Kid Galahad was his real name.
No.
So
Kid Galahad is the do you know what Kid Galahad is?
Yeah. Oh well, Kid Galahad. No.
It's a Western star. He's a guy from the Westerns.
Oh, because I know who
Kid
Kid
Galahad's
Chocolate
a film.
is. But
It's a film. It's a Westerns film. Kid Galahad. He was like a gun shooter or something like that.
Oh, like John Wayne type.
Yeah. Kid Galahad. Yeah.
Okay, what year was that film?
Well, don't bring up that with me.
I'll have to ask Spencer Fearon now.
Yeah,
he'll know the year.
Yeah,
but I'll have to look that up actually.
Peanut Head Spencer.
Oh my god!
Big up Spence.
Come on, another Clarendon man. But so yeah, so you had you went 7-0, and then you had some fights, and then you fought James Oyebola for the British title. How did that fight come about, transpire?
How it came about and transpired was me and Brendan had a fallout.
Okay.
Because at the time, I've got 3 kids here. I'm in Sheffield. I'm not getting no work. I've had 7 fights, yeah? I boxed one guy twice, one guy 3 times, yeah? In them 7 fights, right?
One guy twice, so that's
5.
Yeah, 5. But 5. Really 2.
Yeah, really. So I'm sitting there waiting around. Brendan's prostituted Naz around to all the different promoters. Yeah, he went to Mickey Duff first. Yeah,
I remember that.
Then he went to Barry Hearn. Yeah, okay. You probably know that. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
And then he ends up with Frank Warren.
Yeah.
So he's gone to Barry, and after he's moved from Mickey Duff said, "Do not use any of his fighters for any of his work." Yeah. So I'm out in the cold there. Yeah. Then he's done it to Barry Hearn. I'm out in the cold again.
Yeah.
Understand? As in like the whole gym.
Yeah. Blacklisted.
Yeah. So now he's gone to Warren. But by that time, in fact, he sent me to London actually to spar with Henry Akinwande for his fight against Schultz. Yeah. And
big up Henry Akinwande, one of the OGs from the Lynn AC that I used to box for.
Yeah, whatever. And so I came down here and I was thinking to myself, right, I've got to come to London. It's near Christmas. Get some sparring, get some money. At least I can buy some kids. Remember, I boxed for a year. Not my fault. Fit, ready to go. Yeah. Understand? Can't get me no work, can he? Because I'm one of them fighters. You don't need him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no need to box him because it's not a definite win for you, is it? Understand? So I've gone to London to spar, and we get there. I said to Brandon before I went, "How much are you getting paid?" He said, "Don't worry about it. You'll be sorted out." Yeah. So I get there. Remember, we don't spar open in our gym. Very rarely we used to spar open.
Oh yeah, it's body sparring.
Yeah, a load of body sparring, right? You've never seen a ring fighters get stopped with a body shot yet.
No. Exactly.
Right? Loads of body sparring, yeah? So, remember, I'm driving from Sheffield now to London to spar with Akinwande, who's boxing for the European title. I've had, at that time, what I had? I think I had about 5 fights, I think. Something like that. 5 or 6 fights. So, I'm driving down there thinking to myself, this is going to be hard work, this is. It's going to be hard work. Yeah. I don't spar open. I'm sparring with a 6'8" monster that's going to try and punch me like nothing. So we get all the way there, and as I walk into the the gym, this is at the old Kent Road, Thomas and Beckett, yeah?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So as I walked upstairs, he's just putting his gloves on. And I went, "Oh, don't bother sparring today, mate. Spar tomorrow." I was like, "Nah, I'll get ready now." I'm sparring now. I ain't waiting. No any more anxiety. Wait until tomorrow to spar with this kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know I'm sparring now. So I jumped in the room and I thought, you know, to be a champion, yeah, and to be a really, really good fighter, I think there's about that much difference in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's that much difference in it. And if you because when I got in the ring with him, I'm thinking he'd be a lot better than what he was. I was expecting him to be a lot better than he was. And he's a good fighter.
Yeah.
But sometimes you don't rate yourself as high as you think, oh, these guys are a lot better than you, but they're not. They're not. At the end of the day, somebody going in there with 2 arms, 2 legs, throwing punches at you. Understand? When you get to a certain level, it's about the work you put in rather than your ability. You know?
Yeah. So you had 16 knockouts out of your 18 wins. Where do you feel that punch power came from? Because I've watched your fights and yeah, you.
I used to put it on them.
Yeah.
I used to like punching them up though, but I used to get. No, to be fair, it wasn't even something that I was trying to do. Understand? Obviously,
No?
I was trying. No. Later on, it was.
Yeah.
But like, I used to think to myself, especially with amateur fights, yeah, I must have knocked at least 15 out in the first round. Easy. 15, 20 out in the first round.
Amateurs.
Easy. Yeah, I used to put it on them. And if I never knocked him out in the first round, never knocked him out, because I was usually knackered by the second or third round, just hanging on.
Yeah.
But because I didn't really take it that serious. Really. But punch power, you're born with that. Either you're born with it, either you can whack or you can't whack, and I could whack. My record states that I was a big puncher.
Yeah.
But I knew once I clipped you, you're staying clipped.
Yeah.
But I'd want to clip you. But like people used to say, I wanted to punch somebody that hard, yeah, that his head came off. But I didn't want to hurt anybody.
Yeah.
He's mad, that, innit? If his head could come off, I'd want to do it. See how hard I could actually hit it.
Yeah.
Understand? But I didn't want to maim anybody. It sounds really stupid and backwards of what I'm saying, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like you want to test yourself on the punch machine here to see how much velocity you can get on it. Yeah. But you don't want them to actually be screaming in pain and stuff.
Or even have any serious damage or anything like that. You know
what you mean, yeah.
But in my head, I'm thinking, if I can hit you that hard, so how hard can I actually hit you? That's you know what I mean?
Yeah. So you said at the time when you was out for a year, you had 3 children by then. So what age was it you had your first child?
22.
22. Okay. So do you feel that having a child changed you in any way?
Not in the slightest.
No.
It didn't. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say, oh yeah, having a kid changed me. You know what it was? It was like, yeah, I got a kid, innit? I was very, very immature like that.
Yeah.
And plus I wasn't even with her, to be fair.
Well, I had my oldest son when I was 18, a week before my 19th. So yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, you're not really thinking. It was just like more. I don't think it was a status symbol, but it was in its own little way. Yeah, I value. Yeah, I got a kid. You know what I mean? And I had 3 before I was 25. Understand?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was. Listen, I look after all my kids. Understand?
Yeah.
All of them are in my life. All of them. All right. So it's not like I had them and just ran off or never did anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my oldest daughter's 33, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, I've got grandkids now, 2 grandkids, you know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm a big grey old man now. You know what I mean? But like I said, I don't die, man. So I'm not even gonna.
What? Me?
Yeah, I'm just joking.
Oh, I'm only young.
Nah, but all in all, yeah. So I had 3 kids, and I'm just trying to make something so I can. Christmas coming, can't even buy no presents, and remember, I put all my eggs in one basket by being a boxer. Understand? I'm going up there, and I'm not really getting what. Yeah, I probably should have stayed, but you do what you do. You can't should have stayed. Then I spoke to Frank Warren. Warren was interested in signing me, so that's why I went to Warren. That's where my career started to take off a bit better. You know?
Yeah. So then
I had a choice, didn't I?
Yeah.
Which was in my head, it was the right choice, but really looking back, it was probably the second choice I should have made. Because remember, you had Mickey Duff, had Henry Akiwande, yeah.
Yeah.
You had
Barry Hearn.
Barry Hearn had Herbie Hyde. right?
Frank Maloney.
Frank Maloney had Lennox Lewis and a couple of the heavyweights, yeah. And then you had Frank Warren. Now, I had none.
Who had Bruno?
Frank Warren. Not Frank Warren. Mickey Duff at the time, wasn't it?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah? So you look at it from I'm going to one without an heavyweight. That's where I went. But really, in hindsight, I should have gone to Frank Maloney.
Yeah.
With Lennox and got skilled that way with the good sparring. But I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking, I want to fight you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So why am I going there to spar with you?
You want to be the priority at that promotion company.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say to
you? Yeah.
But in hindsight, I could have come on. Me and him the same age. I'm never coming on the back of him. Understand?
Yeah. Yeah, he's a target.
Yeah. So in my head, I want to fight you. Because if I land, you're going to sleep. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Absolutely. So then you built yourself back up. Knocked out.
No, I boxed Anuaki Wanda, yeah? No, James Oyobola at Cardiff. And the funny thing about that fight was there's so many things that was weird about that fight. Because I was training in London. I was training down at St. Monica's.
Okay.
At Angel, yeah?
Oh, Angel Islington,
Yeah? And Scott Welsh came down to spar with me. Yeah? So I was training with him. I popped my arm on his shoulder like that. And he went like that. My shoulder came out of socket and went back in. And didn't think nothing. I thought, hey, weird. I was right throwing straight shots. Uppercuts, hooks, anything like that. I threw an uppercut, but I couldn't throw an overhand right or a left hook or a right hook or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking. So in the morning of the fight, I'm reading the paper, read the stars. I didn't know why. And it says, there's something out there for you today. Go and get it. I said, I'm going for this today, mate. You know what I mean? My go feet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm walking around the change rooms like Oliver McCall. I'm going to go and kill this kid. You know what I mean?
Crying too?
No, not crying. No, crying was like... Got in the ring. I must have done 200 rounds in the change room, Jay. Absolutely useless. Understand? Got in the ring. I still only had one arm. I shouldn't have took the fight. Up to this day, I've got pinned and plated after the fight. Yeah, I had to get it pinned and plated. And take nothing away from James Oyobola. He did what he had to do.
Yeah.
Understand? And I boxed like a complete idiot, and he won the British title because of. If I'd have boxed him 100 times, that would have been the time that he beat me. Understand? That's my opinion. And like I said to you, take nothing away from him. I'm not saying this or that. I'm not taking nothing away from him. He did what he had to do. Clicked me on the chin. Like I said, I went out there like a lunatic, and I still was beating him with one hand. I could have beat. If I'd have just used one hand, I would have beat him.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to take him out. Understand? But then again, you know, you're on a roll, aren't you? I had like 8 fights straight, 8 knockouts, bang. Understand?
Yeah.
So I'm getting in there thinking he's getting it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. You're going to have that belief.
Yeah. So take nothing away from him. And then came out, broke my shoulder. I had to go have an operation on it, get it pinned back up, and then start again. Understand?
Yeah.
Starting again was, how can I put it? Rehabilitation, which I was happy with because I've seen all the people around me that was fake. You know what I mean? On a loss, you see a lot of things, don't you? Everybody laughing at you. Everybody taking the piss out of you. Everybody saying, oh, yeah, he thinks he's this, he thinks he's that. Never thought it was anything. I just thought, you know what? I'm having it. Yeah. If you're going to fight me, you fight me, you know what I mean? I ain't backing out of nobody. Understand? So, and what it did was it maybe look at life differently, and look at boxing differently to how it was, and look at what I needed to do. That's the reason why I was down here training with Ernie Fossey. And to be fair, Ernie Fossey is not the best trainer in the world. Understand? Never did pads, never did anything.
So what did you do?
Just stand there going, good shot, 6 rounds on the backs, good shot. That's what when you first go there, it sounds good, you know.
Yeah.
Good shot. After about 4 or 5 weeks, I'm thinking, shut up, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? One of them, like a cheerleader. That's what he was. But like I said, God bless his soul. He's dead now. He's gone and all. All in all, it was a good experience because I was down there. I was only up in Greenwich. I was staying in Greenwich in a hotel for a whole year, training down there.
Okay.
So I've been here for a while. But then lost, went back to Derby, rebuilt, had it about another 6 fights, I think. And then, no, I had five more fights, then boxed for the European title.
Yep. Against
Jelko Mavrovic.
And he was 23-0,
Yeah.
19 KOs. Yeah. So what was your feeling going into that? How, like in the camp, what was your thoughts going into that fight?
My thoughts going into that fight was more something else, I'll tell you. So, I flew, the fights come up, yeah. I flew to Germany, yeah, I'm boxing in Germany. Flew there, got to our hotel, was there for a week, I think. And about the second, third day, Brendan comes into my room, he says, Clifton, we've got a problem. What's the problem? We put a fly back to England and have another brain scan. I said, you what? He said, there's a mark on the scan. I said, why can't we have do it here? He said, there's got nothing to compare it against here, so you're gonna have to go back to England. So I flew back to England, went to Harley Street, had the scan. Next day, flew back to Germany and sitting there waiting for the board to read it and see if I was fighting or. So the preparation as such is not the best when you're boxing the biggest fight of your life.
Yeah, mental state and everything. Yeah.
So I'm thinking to myself, right, last time, so I'm sitting there waiting, but I'm thinking to myself, right, cool. What I'll do is nice and calm, go out there nice and calm. I just went out there too calm. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that these guys are on the stuff that these boxers are on, yeah? But I'll tell you, I'd sparred, when I went to Germany to spar with Axel Schultz, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
The one that Akiwande sparred, because I sparred with Akiwande for the first fight, they got a draw, and then the rematch, I went to spar with the opponent, Schultz.
Yeah.
So I was there, and that's the first time I met Jelko. And I sparred with him then. When I seen him, yeah, he was this little, skinny, tall, rangy, a bit like a Lawrence Okoli type. Like,
okay.
Yeah, tall, skinny, and rangy. When I seen him the day, when I seen him at the fight, yeah, this man's neck's like this, yink. Hello, how are you? That type of attitude. I'm thinking, is that the same geezer that I sparred with a couple of years ago?
Different man.
Yeah. And so we get in the ring anyway. Bell goes, boom, boom, we get in the ring, and I fake upstairs and throw it around to the body. I might as well have punched that brick. I might as well punch that brick wall. I thought, no, this is going to be a long night. This, you know what I mean?
So did he? So for instance, say you got in a clinch with him, did he feel a lot different compared to when you was inside of him in the spar?
I wasn't, and I'm not going inside a man, you know. Fix up your talk, my brother.
No, sorry. In a clinch.
That's better.
In a clinch.
That's better.
Did the clinches feel different
in
the spar compared to the fight?
Two things. The first thing is this, yeah? When I sparred with Schultz,
Yeah.
I was there for a month. Sparred with him for a month. I was in Germany for a month. And I'd sparred with him, probably 70 odd rounds I'd done with him, yeah?
Yeah.
Beat him up every single day. I mean, the sparring was boring after a while. It was just too easy.
Yeah.
Understand? And then Jelko Mavrovic came across, yeah, because he'd been signed by University as well. So the last spar of the whole camp, yeah, I'm doing 5 rounds. Mavrovic is doing 5 rounds with the fighter. So remember, I've done 70 rounds with this kid.
Okay.
He gets in the ring now, yeah. So my man Mavrovic has already got his gloves on. He went, no. I want him first, and pointed to me, yeah. So I get in the ring with him. My hands are bashed up now, you know. I've just been beating him up. He's been easy. So He's the strongest. I couldn't believe how strong he was when he got in the ring.
Yeah.
Could not believe how strong this kid was when he got in the ring. Still wasn't any good. Like, as in, like,
Skill-wise,
skill set didn't change. What a strong man. I thought. So when I gone back, I said, Johnny, last day I sparred him. I couldn't believe it. Listen, yo, man, them are the bantings, man.
Yeah. Johnny said that about an opponent that he got in with.
Yeah, he got a draw. The one he got a draw with?
Yeah, and he goes, nah, it goes, he said he went back to the court, he goes, this man's on something, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Never slowed down.
Yeah.
Never slowed down. Usually Johnny gets to the back of him, yeah? So
what was the testing like back then?
There weren't no real testing, was there? There was no drugs testing back then.
No?
Not really. Not like Nevada and UCAD. But, so when I got in the ring with Mavrovic, like I said, it was just a different level. But then again, my mindset wasn't right. They put it in the papers that Mavrovic's opponent had to fly back to England. He's got a problem with a scan. So it was all over the paper. Everybody knew. So the first shot I took, boom, yeah, went over. But when I went over, I flicked back onto my feet. It wasn't like I was hurting. The slides, boom, flash not on. I flicked back on my feet, got up. He steams into it. Boom, boom, boom. Referee jumps in and stops. I'm like, what's going on? So after that, I thought, right then, what I'll do is, I went in there too mad the first title fight, and I've gone in this one too not enough
aggression. Too passive,
yeah. So I thought, what I need to do is this. It's like if you're cooking soup, yeah. You have to bring it to the boil. You don't boil it over. It doesn't boil over. It just bubbles, yeah. Rather than it not being the gas not being on at all. Understand?
Yeah.
So that's trying to get that. So the next day I get a letter from the board suspending my license, saying that there's adverse finding on your scan. It's the same scan that they passed. Oh. I've not had another fight yet, remember?
And you haven't had a new scan?
No. The same one that they
Harley Street
failed. The same one that they passed is the same one that they failed. So I'm thinking, okay. So I thought, I know what I'll do. I'm going to have another scan, pay for another scan.
Yeah.
And I'll get a neurologist to read it and see what he cracks in it. So I've done a scan a couple of weeks later. Tom's come back. So all I'm thinking is I've got brain damage. There's problems with it. So we're going there. It says the mark I see on the scan is not caused by trauma. That means there's no pounding or nothing's been hitting you or anything like that, which I felt was very, especially when we only spotted the body in Sheffield as well. So I'm thinking, bit weird this. So he says there's not a problem with the scan. The mark I see on the scan, I see a lot on scans, not caused by trauma. It's not a problem. You can fight. All right, cool. So I said, can you do me a favor? I says, what? I says, I'll pay for it. I says, you send it to 3 or 4 different neurologists that you know and let them give me a report on it. No problem. Did that. Send it all to the board. The board doctor said, no. But that was the time when Michael Watson was suing the board.
Okay.
So there's a lot of people. I wasn't the only person that lost my license around there. There's a lot of people that lost their licenses around there. Unless your scan was absolutely perfect, you weren't getting it passed.
Yeah.
So that was my be all and end all of my boxing career.
Yeah. So then, what did you? So what went through your mind then? Was you thinking, what are you gonna do, or did you already have plans of ideas of what you was gonna do, or was you doing anything outside of boxing already for setting up for retirement?
No, because I was just thinking, yeah, you've been to fight, yeah, there's a few quid coming, yeah, boom, 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 boom. I was thinking, moving on to get back in the gym, work back on my talent, work on it, and then it just got cut. Understand? Someone just cut it. Like that. So it was a hard pillar to swallow, especially when they passed the same scan that they failed. If they failed it, fair enough. So really, I should have sued them, Clark. I should have sued them, but I was in young, green, didn't understand anything about that. Didn't have enough lawyers or anything like that around me to
Yeah,
understand.
acumen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, which if it was now, I know exactly what to do. Understand? Because I've learnt. And so what I did was, to be fair, I went back to Derby, chill for a bit, invested some money into some cars. When my mate went, invested some money in him, and I thought, well, what can I do? And I didn't want to go and open a restaurant. I didn't want to go and open a bar. I didn't do anything like that. So the two things that I know how to do was box and security. So I thought, I'm gonna open a gym. That's the first thing that came into my head. I want to open a gym. Give these kids some knowledge, some experiences that I've learned. I think it would be really, really wrong for me not to give something back with what people are giving to me, from an amateur perspective. I didn't know, I knew I could box. I didn't know how well I could do as a trainer. But I thought, let me have a go.
Yeah.
And it's done all right, really. But like I said, I'm doing it 20 odd years now. So it's not even a job to me. It's my life rather than a job.
Yeah.
Because I probably spend more hours in the gym. And like with most coaches, I spend more hours in the gym than they do at home.
Yeah. So how did you come up with the name One Nation Boxing?
I thought most people call it like, you can have the McGuickin's gym, you can have the Ingalls gym, you can have Joe Gallagher's gym.
So naming it after themselves.
Yeah. And I thought, well, this is about me. This is about everybody. So I thought, and plus, the real reason, do you remember Funkadelic, One Nation Under the Groove?
Yeah.
That's one of my favourite tracks. So that came into my head straight away, and I thought, that's the one. You know what I
mean? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And then going into promoting from there, how did you then?
There's a reason why I got a promoter's license, not because I wanted to promote boxing for the lads. I had about 3-4 professional women back in probably 2007 that was boxing, and like not many people know that, but there was only 6 in the country, and I managed and trained 4 of them.
Oh wow!
It was done. So
what was their names?
One was Sarah Davis, Juliet Winter, Sue Emsley, and I can't remember the other girl's name because she was in me for a little bit. In fact, she come from Manchester up that side.
Okay, yeah.
But a couple of them boxed for world titles.
Oh.
For that WBF, that's what them titles were for. Them women. Now they've changed it. Now it's all proper belts, isn't it?
Yeah. I remember those belts.
Johnny was heavyweight champion of the world, WBF. Know that, Johnny?
That was that was before like the WBU came out. Yeah, I remember them belts. That was funny. So, so then and then you got your trainer's license.
I got my manager's, trainers, and promoter's license.
Yeah. So then, how did you?
I don't know. I've not been taken off me yet because I'm always kicking off. So I don't even know. They've not been taken off me yet. I'm up on the board next. I was supposed to be up on the board on Monday.
So, so who was the first person you trained?
The first kid I trained was a kid called Ross Cassidy.
Okay.
Yeah. We're talking about 97, 98, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
So how was he?
John Ashton used to manage him, and he brought him down for me to train him. And then I had Dennis Berry. Dennis Berry was managed by Frank Maloney. He boxed. Who's that? The kid from Ghana that boxed Pacquiao. Tough black African.
Joshua Clotty.
Yeah, he boxed Clotty. Clotty boxed over here now.
Yeah?
Clotty boxed at York Hall.
Okay.
On the Maloney show. You know what them promoters like, innit? Oh, yeah, Dennis, you box him. You beat this kid, you get a world title shot. Like you're going to beat him. Yeah. And I said, Dennis, you shouldn't take this fight. But he's a fighter and he wants to take it. I went, cool. So I thought, you know what I'm going to do with you? Take it then. I said, after about 3 rounds, when this kid starts getting to him, I went, ref. Shoulder gun.
Yeah.
Pulled him out.
Save him.
Once I get in the ring, you got in the ring and did what he had to do. Get out.
Yeah.
Especially when their managers don't give a shit for you. Them promoters, they're all, like I said, Brendan Dean said to me, you see that monster in the corner? I went, what are you talking about? He said, the telly. I went, yeah. He said, it needs feeding.
That's a good saying, you know.
So it needs content.
Yeah.
Understand? So they will put anybody with anybody just to make the content. Back in the day, Barry Hearn has probably ruined more fighters than he's made.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. Apart from Eubanks, who else would you say has really done well as a boxer?
Under Barry.
You think anybody? Not really. Innit? There you go.
I don't know. Let us know in the comment section if you've got anybody.
Think about it. Like I said, listen, Barry's Barry, and he does what he needs to do. You understand? He does what he needs to do. The smiling assassin, that's what I call him.
Yeah.
I mean, not all smiles are good smiles, are they?
No, of course not.
Yeah.
There's what looks like a smile can be snarling.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Cunning.
Yeah. Rather cunning, sir.
Yes. So how did you get involved with Tyson Fury then? Because I remember when he was on Channel 5 with Mick Hennessy, you was his trainer.
Yeah. I was up training him.
A lot of people don't even know that.
Yeah. I from Martin Rogan, you know, the Texas
Martin Rogan. Yeah.
That was the first start I started working for him. And my last fight I worked with him when he beat Klitschko.
And Martin Rogan, that was the fight where he boxed southpaw
all the
whole fight.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people don't know that. That's why when people were saying when he switched southpaw on Dillian after Dillian did it on him, I said that's not the first time that he's done the switch. He boxed the whole fight and stopped him.
I don't think you understand, that, like you said, the whole fight.
Yeah.
Southpaw. Most people turn southpaw for 30 seconds and switch back. He never changed at all.
Once you get clipped.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like,
yeah.
Once I get hit, all right.
Yeah, you got it. So how that came about, my son Ty was sparring with Huey.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he used to bring him down. And then Peter says to me, Tyson asked me if I said, if you want it, give me a shot. He said, I want some milk. That's how it came about. So went all over the place with him. Tyson Fury is probably the loveliest bloke you'll ever meet. Proper nice kid. Understand?
Yeah.
And what I like about Tyson is that he's the same. Yeah, he's not right in his head, but he's the same. Understand?
Yeah.
He's what you see is what you get with him. There's no hidden agenda with him.
Yeah. So then also, what was the last fight you worked with him on?
Klitschko.
Okay. When he won the world title.
Yeah.
Okay. See what I'm saying? So, see, why did these men leave? But he's still winning, I guess. So
yeah, he's winning.
Yeah, so it's.
I think it wasn't. Listen, I'm like this, I'm a straight player. If you bring me to a job, yeah, and then you leave that job, do you think I'm gonna go behind your back and go and try and keep that job?
No.
Right then. So if Peter and Tyson have fallen out, I was part of Peter. I came with Peter. Understand? So I'm not gonna say, see you, Peter, I'm staying with him just because you won a world title.
Yeah.
I don't run them weirder. I don't work like that. Understand?
Yeah.
Because I think that's a dog snaky attitude.
Because it looked like he was plotting the whole time in his ear.
Oh yeah. If you leave him, I'm staying. I'm staying.
Leave your uncle,
Yo, top weirder.
No, straight shooter, man. Yeah, real yard, man. I respect that.
Yeah.
So then you more recently was working with Florian Marku.
Yeah.
So how did that come about? Since he came from Albania,
to be fair, I'll tell you how it came about. Yeah, Sam Jones was his manager. Yeah, Sam Jones and a very, very. I'm talking about 5 of us used to go to the gym together. This is one of the guys. Yeah, he's had 100 amateur fights. He didn't turn pro because he had bad eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, a kid called Kurt Gibbons, one of my Arctic brethren.
Yeah.
Put it this way, we was at school together, at junior school. He sat there. We knew the 2 deafs that lived up. Me and him used to sit next together all the time.
All right.
That's how long we're going back. Yeah. So, but he's a top fitness coach. Yeah. Trains all these top class motorbike riders and motocross and all that.
Oh yeah.
You thought he was going to say CrossFit, didn't you? No.
Yeah, I was.
So he brought him to Derby, Florian, with his coach, George, to train. This is around lockdown. To train with Kirk. He's getting fit because when he boxed out, before Ryan Charles, he boxed that kid from Stoke, where he got the draw.
Yeah.
So he wasn't even fit. So Kirk started training. Boom. So Kirk's always going to bring him to me, isn't he? Understand? So his fight got put back. His trainer had to go back. So me and him did a little bit of work together, but he liked it, start to stay. But like I said, I'll be honest, totally honest, yeah. He told me that this coach has been with him since he's been 13, 14, yeah? And he can't have anybody, he wants him in the corner, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And I thought, I've put this game plan together, I've done everything together, yeah? And then this man's coming in last minute to go and take all what I've put together. So the first time we did, after he boxed Ryan Toland, it was probably one of his best ever performances, yeah? He got George in the corner. George don't even speak English, so I can't even speak to him in liaison with him.
Yeah.
He speaks Greek, understand? So I've gone, after the fight, I was vexed. You can imagine? Because I'm a proud man. I'm going to do all the work for you to just say what you're doing. You didn't do anything. So he's come back to me, oh, coach, oh, yeah. Everybody tell me it's the best I've boxed. Da, 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 da. You're the head coach. Da, da, da. So we go to box at Tottenham. Yeah. I thought, I'm not that egotistical where I have to be in the ring to do this. Understand? I just get paid. Understand? Do all the work, get paid. Did that. And then he proper disrespected me at Wembley in his last fight.
Wembley Arena, yeah.
Yeah, proper disrespected me.
Against a French man?
Yeah.
Or Italian man, something like that.
So I've gone, I don't need you. I don't need you in the slightest. So I just sent him a text saying, I hope you go on with your future. See you later. Bye-bye. Got rid of him.
Yeah.
Understand? Didn't like that, though. Doesn't like being... He thought he'd be the one that got rid of me. No, I get rid of you, mate. I don't need you.
Yeah.
You need me. And you've got... And I'll tell you now, your performances have gone down. Not even gone up. Since you left me, you've not done very well.
Well, the last fight, that was...
He got dropped, didn't he?
He got dropped, and a lot of people feel that he lost that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the one before that, even when he boxed Jenkins, he went winning that until he got clipped him.
Until he clipped him, yeah.
So, like I said, I'm not here to put my bad mouth anybody. You crack on with what you're doing, Mr. Marku, and I'll crack on what I'm doing. But stay away from Irish golf, because Irish golf's all wrong for you.
Yeah. Well, there you heard it first. So you said the other thing you knew how to do was security.
Yeah.
So then, how did you start that?
I've been working the door since I was 17. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I've been a big lump since I've been a kid. So I've been working on the doors and fighting and been on pubs and clubs since I've been 17. So,
okay.
So, and how I got into security was, how can I put it? When Naz was doing his bit, yeah, going around the country, me and Naz are like that, yeah? I went all around the world with him, understand? Everybody's houses, met everybody. And I got into Kevin Camp from Top Guard, good friend of mine.
Okay.
Remember Top Guard that was doing all the security back in the day? If you look at it back, it's all
yellow.
Yellow tops there were.
Yeah. Yellow. I remember there was a couple brawls where they was throwing chairs and yeah. It's mad them shows.
Yeah. So, and he taught me the game. Taught me everywhere with him. Taught me the game. So then, he'd lost some work with them. And we took over with Matchroom, and then Matchroom took over the Sky contract, and that bossed me, innit? We're bossed there, so. Yeah. Sorry, that's the reason. That's how we got. How my company got elevated
through the door.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got to translate.
Yeah, we got to translate.
Yeah. So no,
the thing, boss man.
Yeah. So SAUK is, it's running the boxing now.
So, all in all, I've done a lot better at the ring than I've done in the ring.
Yeah.
I didn't do badly in the ring. Understand? And I feel that I got cut short. And whatever God's got for you, he's got for you, innit? So if he says don't box no more, there's got to be a reason. Otherwise, it'll still be boxing.
Yep. So also, and also you've got a company, Gold Star Promotions, is it?
No. Gold Star Promotions is it's a promotional company that takes all the fighters all around the world.
Okay.
Yeah, my sponsors are Weekend Defender.
Okay.
That's my sponsors.
Yeah.
My sponsors, Weekend Defender, Total Hire. You know what I mean? And we've got and they do a lot of things. And my passion really is bringing kids through. I prefer to train little kids than big people anytime, honestly, because I see them nurture them and bring them through. Like I said, I've got a couple. My gym's flying at the minute, absolutely flying, rammed down every day, rammed down, which I'm happy with. But I think going through, how can I put it? Going through life and going through what I've gone through to get to where I've got. People think you've just landed here. Understand? How's he got that? How's he done this? Where I've been working at this a very long time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A long time.
So then, what other business ventures have you?
Well, I've got a tattoo shop. I've got a strip club. And I knew she'd look up. What else have I got? Printing company.
Okay.
Promotional company.
Yep.
You can have all these companies. Doesn't mean you're making any money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm trying to do this now. I'm trying to get rid of all of them. Just
condense it
down to just the ones that are really making money.
Yeah.
I'll try it, spin that plate, see if it works, spin that plate, see if it works. If it doesn't, no I'm trying it. I'll have a little punt at it, see if it works. And plus I manage darts players as well. I've got some darts players as well, yeah. Me and my friend.
Who's your favourite darts player?
My favourite darts player, I do like Van Gerwen. I do like him. But I think at the minute I'm gonna go with Gerwin Price. I like him because he's got more physique, you know what I mean? He's not like a normal big belly pub
man.
Yeah, pub man. This guy, I like him because he's got some banter about him, you know what I mean? He's an ex-rugby player and he's on the page, he's got the stage going, come on!
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
My guy is Richie Burnett.
Richie Burnett.
That was my darts player. I don't really watch it these days.
My darts player, I've got Daryl Gurney. You know the guy that comes out to Sweet Caroline?
Yeah.
That's one of the players I manage. Yeah.
So they get managers as well?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
So we've got that. We've got there's a few more. I've got about 7 or 8 to be fair. Okay. I don't actually have anything to do with the management of it. My business partner does it all because that's his game. So I just leave him to it. Yeah. It's like him coming to me saying, "I want to chuck someone into you, but I want to pick the players." I'm like, "Pick your boxers." What do you know about boxing? You know what I mean? So I don't get involved in it. Yeah, I just take a drink.
Yeah, I hear that. So then, so in boxing, you've got quite a reputation of getting into a few arms houses, ruckuses with people verbally and whatnot. Why do you think that do you think that that's a true stigma that they've got on you, or do you think it's just...
Who with? Can you...
Like when, for instance, you had one with Daryl Williams when he was trying to be your fighter.
Do you know where that one was, yeah? That was more... You've got Jermaine Smile there, yeah?
Yeah.
Sitting there. That's not really verbally like that. It's not like that. Yeah. Understand? And I'm thinking, I'll take up this argument because I don't want him to feel like he's got nobody backing him. Yeah. Understand? So I'll take up the argument. And it was me and Daryl's got a picture together. I took it the other day. Yeah. I seen him at the show the other week, and me and him having some right banter. But you know what? Sorry. And I was having some right banter, but me and him made that show, to be fair. Yeah. Yeah, it made it more interesting, isn't it? It's a bit boring, these press conferences, though. Who else?
Yeah, me and Daryl, we had an incident in the gym. I was doing the shoulder roll. He was trying to catch me. He couldn't catch me. Yeah. Next minute, he starts trying to knee me and kick me. Yeah. I was like, what? And he's like, you're in my house. I was like, what's up with this, brother? I remember I was your sensei in the lid. Like, I think he went to like double jab and they put like a poster of him and they told him he's Mike Tyson. It kind of got to him. But then he's apologized after. And I saw him at the show in Wembley.
Yes.
For the Lawrence. No. It was Richard Riappor's last fight.
Yeah.
We knocked the guy out with a body shot. And yeah, we've had some banter. But yeah, the other thing, I remember when you had the argument with remember when Wilder?
Oh, his brother.
Yeah.
I'm just a wind-up merchant, aren't I?
Yeah.
I'm just winding him up.
Okay.
Because he started shouting, "Bomb Squad!" Yeah, and I started shouting, "Bellew!"
Yeah. I would say you just winding him up.
Yeah, I just winding him up. Listen, most of the time you see me kick it. Most of the time I'm alt fighter, you know. I'm not really trying to. Sorry, I fight with my mouth. I don't really throw any punches.
Yes, remember, we've got the cameras rolling. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So
sometimes we break back into our native tongue.
it's our mother's tongue.
Mother's tongue, yes.
Yeah. No, but I would say, no, I'm not really. I'm a massive one. Listen, I've got most of this from Brendan. You would not even. I had it in my system anyway. He just bought it out. I remember my first pro fight. My opponent is probably standing 15, 20 feet away from me. I'm shouting to him, you know, you get knocked out in a minute, don't you?
That is it.
That's my first pro fight. I'm saying to him, you're getting banged out in a minute. Don't worry about that. And he's trying to fight me. I said, wait, we're getting in the ring in a minute. You hold your horses. You still get what you're looking for. Round 2, bosh, put him away. Yeah? And then, imagine this, yeah? Bosh. Bosh, yeah. So my second pro fight, I boxed him again. So we've pulled up, yeah, in the car park. And he's pulled up. And he's brought his missus. I went, are you stupid, you? He says, you what? Why would you bring your missus to watch you go and get beat up? Why would you do it? Is she gonna strike your head all the way home or something like that? Is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
Knocked him out in the first round.
Oh, embarrassing.
Yeah, you don't bring him in. You've just been banged out. Why would
By
you
someone who's already
done
banged
you
out. Yeah, so it's not even.
But the reason why he wanted to fight me the second time was because he didn't land a shot.
I'll say 4.
2 rounds, yeah? All I did is, remember, we got to bring the Ingle style, so I just danced around. He came to me, his feet are too slow, just moved in, moved out, moved in, moved out, and danced around him. That's the reason why he wanted the second fight.
Oh, because he thought if he clips you,
yeah,
something might
and just get and he boxed Pat Pasley. You know what I mean?
No.
You should know heavyweight, superweight, Pat Paisley. He's now a solicitor or something like that. He was.
Okay.
In the final of the ABAs, he got a silver medal.
All right.
I got beat by Pat Paisley in the semis.
Okay.
Points, and he was on the other side of the draw.
Yeah.
He got to the final.
Different county.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your son Ty, he took up boxing. Did you push him into boxing, or was it something he decided to do? Because a lot of kids.
Did I push him? I don't think I really pushed him. Remember, he's been in the gym with me since he's about 8.
Okay.
So he's always been in the gym. Didn't actually push him into boxing. He wasn't even that good.
So do you have how many? Do you have? Is he the only son?
Yeah, he's the only son that boxes.
So I was going to ask if the other one did as well.
No, he's the only son that boxes. But I think this kid used to come to the gym and spar with him all the time. Yeah, no, they used to train together, I should say. And this kid used to beat himself up all the time. He never used to win a spar. One day, one day, my mate and his son and his daughter came to the gym, which is Ty's mate. They're sparring again. And he thought, Ty must have thought to himself, I ain't getting beat up in front of my mate. Ever since then, his game changed.
Yeah.
Bossed up that kid in the gym. Never looked back.
Yeah.
Really.
Okay. So what's happening with his career now? Is he?
What's happening with his career?
I see he's done doing the wicked and bad kind of thing.
Yeah, he's been doing all that. Just waiting for 24th of this month. We'll find out exactly what's happening. Yeah. We'll see where we're at with it. I might have to go and box in Dubai or something like that. Go abroad and box. That's what he needs to do. Just go and box.
Get another license.
Yeah, he's got a license already. Got another one. Got another one. So the board. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I said, it's all at the end of the day. People bet the choice. You could live by it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Without his license already, if he didn't do something stupid about 6 months ago, he'd have probably had it by now. But like again, he's a big grown man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's no longer a child.
Mm. So how did you feel when he did get incarcerated, unfortunately?
How did I feel? I was a little bit numb. I was thinking about the other side, the other family. How would I feel on the other side of things? But me knowing exactly what happened in the hospital on the fight, because I was in court from day one to the end, right? Listening to what happened. And it wasn't just as simple as, he went up there and beat somebody up.
Yeah.
The kid died. Understand? So, I don't really want to go over it because it's nearly 10 years ago, and I think we need to put the kid to rest. I'm not saying we should ever forget, understand?
Yeah.
But I think that we should leave it to rest. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. So, our good friend, mutual friend Tom, he told me that you're a man of a lot of accents.
Tom who?
Leo.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Leo Tomlin. Leo
Yeah.
Tomlin. He said that you're a man of many accents and that I should ask you to demonstrate to the people some of the best accents you've got.
You try and give me one, see if I can do it. I don't even know if I can do them. Depending, you know what? If I'm with somebody and they speak it, I can mimic it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So, are you? Can you speak many different languages?
I can speak a few different languages. I can speak a little bit, one or two words of a lot of different languages. I'm not bilingual. I can speak certain words in certain languages. Like I can speak a little bit of Punjabi. I can speak a little bit of Urdu. Speak a little bit of Arabic. Speak a little bit of English.
I hear that. I hear that.
So
okay, so it's one of those. Oh, okay, so if someone's speaking it to
yeah. You know what I mean? So like somebody's speaking to me, I can twang it. I can speak like a Birmingham from Birmingham and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But or Wolves. You know, I'm all right. Yeah, I'm all right and that.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's more if somebody's speaking to me, I can probably mimic it.
Yeah.
To the T.
Okay, kind of like what you did earlier when we was in Big Easy.
Yeah.
Oh, my Scouse accent was terrible.
Yeah,
so
this man tried to do a Scouse accent. I thought it was Chinese.
Yeah, the other guy, he thought it was German. It was terrible.
Terrible.
But so yes, thank you. We're going on to now the penultimate round. It's a series of questions.
Yeah.
Like two possible answers. You choose one. So we'll start easy with the normal ones we do. So this is the penultimate round. Here we go. Red corner or blue corner?
Blue. We don't do red. Forest.
Left hook or straight right?
Straight right.
For boxing gloves, by the way, brands here. Everlast or Fly?
I'm gonna go with Fly. Puncher's gloves.
Cleto Rays or Grants?
Cleto.
Rival or Winning?
Winning.
So for boots now, boxing boots, Nike or Adidas?
Adidas.
I knew you was going to go that because you're old school.
Yeah.
Because I only wore Adidas.
Because I've never worn Nike, so I don't know. Never had a pair of Nike
boots. Yeah, that's a new thing.
Yeah.
I think Roy Jones had the first pair and they were like kind of proper heavy looking.
He used to wear them Air Jordans, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They were proper heavy.
Yeah, they were Air Jordans. They weren't even boxing boots.
No, they weren't even boxing boots.
Yeah.
So yeah, Adidas, yeah, you're like me. Everlast or Lonsdale boots again?
Everlast.
Okay, for venues, York Hall or Wembley Arena?
I'll go Wembley, mate.
Moorways Leisure Centre or in Derby or Ponds Forge Arena in Sheffield?
I'm always going to go with Derby, mate, all day long. I boxed at them always.
You boxed at both of them?
Yeah.
That's why I asked you.
I boxed at. I had two good knockouts. Actually, it was my first fight back after I broke my shoulder was at Moorways.
Yeah.
And tell it who boxed on that card. Neville Brown boxed Sean Cummings. Sean Cummings is dead now.
Okay. Rest in peace.
They found him chopped up. His carer chopped him up and put him in the fridge.
So, like some Jeffrey Dahmer business.
Yeah, but he was a racist.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah.
Was his carer black?
Yeah. Oh, Indian. I think he's Indian.
Oh, Asian.
Listen, his daughter was having problems. No, his missus was having birth control problems, and a man of color was coming in there to help him, and they said that, can you tell this beep 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 to get out?
Oh my
Don't
Lord.
touch my missus, basically.
Oh my Lord. Yeah, and you boxed at the Ponds Forge Arena as well in Sheffield. Yeah. So, okay, Derbyshire or Yorkshire?
Derbyshire.
Tupac or Biggie?
Ooh, I'm gonna go with Tupac. You know,
Nas or Jay-Z?
Jay-Z.
Got the two pictures here. Ali or Tyson?
Ali.
Jack Johnson or Joe Lewis?
Jack Johnson.
For the Sugarmen, Ray Robinson or Ray
Robinson. Leonard? Don't finish it.
Yeah, Robinson.
All day long.
Okay, for announcers, Jimmy Lennon Jr. or Michael Buffer?
I'm going to go with Buffer all day long. He's the one that put MCing on the map.
Yeah.
because what's the other kid called? What's his name again?
Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Jimmy Lennon is good. He's good, yeah, and he's got his own style. But who put the life? Who would you rather have MCing? Who would
Michael
you?
Buffer,
All day long.
That's what I'm saying. I've made it.
Yeah, people now he's become a little bit like Asda, isn't he? He's everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
but
like a little.
Yeah, but now he's just doing the pension scheme.
Yeah, mate. He just yeah. But like I said, I've got a lot of time for him. Hell of a lot. I've spent more time with Buffer than Johnny Lennon Jr., whatever his name is.
Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Yeah.
For referees, Mills Lane or Steve Willis?
Mills Lane. Let's get it on.
Mickey Van or Victor Loughlin?
Mickey, listen, they're both two thieves, so I'm not bothered. They're both two thieves, and we all know that Victor Loughlin's the board's bitch, basically.
Oh my God!
I'll say it. He's the board's bitch. Victor Loughlin's the board's bitch. Yeah.
Oh my God! So for the dream fights, which could be coming up, Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford.
I'm going with the Hardy, you know.
Come on. You know where it is.
And the reason why, so I'm at Sheffield when he's boxing Kelbrook, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, Errol Spence. Errol. So I seen his dad, I said, yo,
very brother. Old school.
I said, you know American, are you?
Yeah.
So nah, I said, but listen, how Jamaica come from, man? What do you mean? I said, I knew it, mate. With Errol,
yeah,
you don't know.
That's the oldest. That's Errol.
You don't know nobody else.
And Junior,
yeah,
everyone's called Junior Jamaica.
Yeah,
almost. And that's how I kind of That's how I kind of clocked Boots. You know, Jerron Ennis.
Yeah,
because the name Ennis.
Yeah,
that's everywhere in Jamaica. So I was like, oh, let me look at this brother up. So I looked at Jamaican. I said, I knew it.
Yeah, you can tell, can't you?
Yeah. So
it's not a Jamaican throwback show, This is
sorry. We're just dialoguing.
Yeah, digressing.
Baterviev versus Bivol.
Bivol.
Babic versus Rivas. At Bridgerweight, this would be because remember, Oscar Rivas is the current Bridgerweight champion.
Oscar Rivas. I'll go with Rivas because I don't rate. No disrespect to Babic, I think he's a very tough kid. But once he boxes somebody with a little bit of knowledge how to box and toughness, and he's gonna struggle. Yeah. I look at all of them and I think none of you would get last with me. That's what I think.
Yeah. How much did you used to weigh?
1610.
What's that in pounds?
About 230 something.
Okay. Yeah, no, but you'd be too big for them because this is Bridgerweight's under heavy. Yeah. So yeah, you'd be. But they're both campaigned at heavy. But yeah, you'd be probably too big, too strong, like GGG for them. Triple G versus Jamal Charlo.
Charlo.
Clarissa Shields versus Savannah Marshall. Funny enough.
Why? Right. This is an exclusive. No, I'm gonna go with Shields on a resume.
Yeah.
I think that what's his name? I think Savannah has to knock her out to win. I might be completely wrong, but that's the way I'm going to go with it.
Yeah. Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson.
That's a 50-50. It's a real 50-50 fight. But I'm going to probably go with Shakur.
All right. BMW or Mercedes?
Mercedes all day long.
Audi or Lexus?
Audi.
Rolls Royce or Bentley?
I've had a Bentley. I've had 3. But I'm gonna go with a Roller. I'm gonna go with a Daddy, aren't I?
Yeah. For the gal them.
Yeah, the gal them thing.
Dark skin or light skin?
I like the dark skin gal. What do you mean, man?
Come on.
Slimline
or curvy thick?
I like the tickers, Sorry, the one with the more voluptuous physique.
Voluptuous.
Garage
or house music?
Bit of both, to be fair. I like them both.
Since you're old school, acid
Garage.
or jungle?
Jungle.
Yeah, jungle, yeah.
All day.
R&B or slow jams?
R&B. Slow jams.
Dance hall or Afro beats?
Dance hall.
Reggae or revival?
I like revival still,
Yeah.
I'm going to go with revival because I know what's coming.
Yeah.
I don't like this Not like crocodile teeth and skeng
Skang,
mang
skang,
man.
and bing, bing, bing.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah,
Pop,
but
pop, pop.
yeah,
Yeah. For Sunday food, Caribbean Sunday dinner or English Sunday roast?
I don't even know why you're asking us stupid questions like that. There's only.
I have all different types of guests on, so this
Oh,
is just
sorry.
these are
It's got
generic
okay.
questions.
Sorry. Okay, I'll go with the Sunday roast. Just joking. I'll have some brown stew chicken, rice and peas, slice pure. You know what I mean?
Which is avocado, by the way.
Sorry.
Some people don't know what we mean by pear.
Yeah, but as a kid, yeah, Mom would say, "You want pure?" I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, that's not a pear.
Yeah. So, cornmeal porridge or egg and chips?
Do you know what? I'm going to have egg and chips because I don't like cornmeal porridge.
Don't you?
No, I don't like
Oh
it.
my God. All right. For patties, beef patty or saltfish patty?
Beef patty.
Peppered steak or oxtail?
Oxtail all day long.
Do you go to Birmingham sometimes?
Yeah.
All right. Do you know the restaurants Mellows and Adians? No. Okay, I'll forget that then. Aya Napa or Ibiza?
I'll go IB for mate. Tell me the blackies in Napa. Look at her face. Look at it.
America or Dubai?
I'm going to go Dubai, you know?
Irish Moss or Guinness Punch?
Guinness Punch.
Top Rank or PBC?
Top rank.
Golden Boy Promotions or Wasserman?
Wasserman.
Hennessy Sports or Probellum?
We can't say NC Sports. I'm going to go with NC Sports because I've earned more money out of NC Sports than I've out of Pro Bellum.
So for life, live it, just general life living, do you prefer the town or countryside?
To live in the town or to live
Live in the countryside, yeah. Capleton or Movado?
Capleton.
Sean Paul or Beanie Man?
Beanie Man.
Vibes Cartel or Alkaline?
Vibes Cartel all day long.
Ninja Man or Supercat?
Super cat. Ninja Man. It's got to be Ninja Man, isn't it?
John Holt or Beres Hammond?
Ooh, it's very hard to pick, but I'm going to go with Beres.
Dennis Brown or Garnet Silk?
Oh, boy. That's a tough one, isn't it?
I'm a Garnet Silk man, but Dennis Brown, the tune, oh man.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to go with Dennis Brown. Even though I do like Garnet Silk.
Yeah,
but I think Dennis Brown's got more
iconic tunes.
Yeah, iconic.
Love and hate can never be friends. Oh, no. Oh no. Here I come with love and not hatred. Come on. Tiger or Papa San?
Tiger.
Norman Manley or Edward Seaga?
Ooh. I remember growing up with Seaga. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But I think Norman Manley is the one that Redskin brother that. Why do they always have these Redskin man that look?
Even the current one now.
Yeah.
Andrew Holness.
Yeah, they're all light skinned.
Yeah, we've got a complex out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why are Why are black people bleaching for?
I hate that.
It's the opposite of what the white people do.
Tanning, yeah.
Yeah.
There's sunbedding.
Right, come on.
For parties, JLP or PNP?
I'm not interested in that.
Oh, forget that. All right. And then the last one.
I have to ask my sister out there. She's telling me about the.
Yes. So for the sister, tell us please in the comment section.
Yeah.
All right. Last one. Kingston or Clarendon?
Well, I'm going Kingston, me, stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm going Kingston all day long. My sister lived there, so that's why. Sorry, my sister lives there, and that's where I spend most of my time in Kingston.
Oh, there you go. Well, that was a surprise one, which I like that. It wasn't so obvious. So yes, thank you for coming on.
No, thank you
for
having me.
And that is the what do you call it? I forgot the word. But yeah, that's the end of the penultimate round. But yes, thank you for coming on, and yes, I'm very gracious that you've come on.
Listen, I know you've been trying to get me on for a while, and
well, we was gonna get you last time, but the Queen
died.
Yeah,
so I had to go to Buckingham Palace.
Yeah, and do his duty,
drop some flowers,
and supply security.
God save the Queen. and all that. And no, sorry, God save the king.
Yeah.
No.
So any
But I
last
would-
words?
Any last words? As my mother would say to me, if you want to be different, be yourself.
And there you have it, guys. It's Danny Glover from the Neutral Corner. Make sure that you like, subscribe to Fight Fan TV Live. We're here with the one, the only, Clifton Mitchell. And remember, guys, persistence beats resistance.
Jeez.
You know where it is. We're out.